Podcasts are hot right now. How do I know? Well, you're listening to one right now, aren't you? But you might be wondering, how on earth do I get my voice out there and start my own podcast? It all seems so intimidating. Between hosting and platforms and monetization, it can get real complicated real quick. Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We started this podcast over 2 years ago, not knowing clue one on how to do it. So how do we do it? We did it with Anchor. Anchor is the free podcast app with creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. And Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on all the platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And everybody likes money, right? Well, you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So go right now, download the free Anchor app, or go to Anchor FM to get started. It's the E-Commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts, Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-Commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. This episode of the E-Commerce Minute is brought to you by Send Pro Online from Pitney Bowes. With Send Pro Online from Pitney Bowes, it's just click, send, and save for as low as $4.99 a month. Send envelopes, flats, and packages right from your desk, and you're back in business in no time. And for being a loyal E-Commerce Minute listener, you'll receive a free 30-day trial to get started and a free 10-pound scale to ensure that you'll never overpay. Save time and money on mailing and shipping with Send Pro Online. Starting at $4.99 a month, you can qualify for special USPS rates for letters and priority mail shipping. Calculate exact postage online, and print labels right from your PC. So go to pb.com/minute to access this special offer for a free 30-day trial plus a free 10-pound scale to get started. That's pb.com/minute. Experience shipping made simple with a free trial of Send Pro Online from Pitney Bowes. It's E-Commerce Minute episode 571.
In today's episode, buy modern prefab homes with Dwellito.
Cue Despacito. A few months ago in episode 531, Rent Space in Your Yard with Rent the Backyard, we talked about a company in the Bay Area that lets you rent out space in your backyard to build modular homes. Founded by Spencer Burley and Brian Bakerman, Rent the Backyard might have been the catalyst other companies needed to get their modular home businesses started. Launched in early October, Dwellito.com features over 40 prefab homes for sale, starting at $50,000. Dwellito is an end-to-end service that helps homeowners buy a prefab home for their backyard to use as a rental, suite, or a studio. The site provides homeowners and developers with a searchable marketplace to compare and find the best deals on prefab homes. Users can search by price, size, amenities, design, and sort by price per square foot. Once shoppers find a modular home they like, Dwellito finds you an all-in estimate. When shopping on the site, it's important to look at what services are included in the baseline price. Some offer turnkey. Others offer things like an extra kit of parts. And when you're ready to move forward, you can apply for a no-interest financing since Dwellito partners with lenders that specialize in ADU, accessory dwelling unit homes. Dwellito also offers to finance through co-investing, an equity-based finance option where homeowners can leverage their home's equity to finance the prefab homes. Banks typically won't lend to ADU projects, so co-investing unlocks the capital needed to fund these backyard homes. Dwellito specifies on their site that the companies that build the modular homes were judged according to factors like what kind of customer support they offered, how much they charge relative to what they provided, how reliably their homes were built, and what their overall reputation in the industry was. They also calculate the value of the home by taking into account the total amount of floor space available in the modular home and comparing that with the overall price of the residence in order to come up with a figure which represented how much each square foot of space would cost. The higher cost per square foot, the lower the value score, and vice versa. To curb the growing housing crisis, prefabrication construction has made building homes fast and affordable. As a result of prefab, new companies have emerged creating modular home designs with significantly reduced home cost, and Dwellito is capitalizing. These homes are absolutely beautiful.
They are.
They're not for everyone, but, and I'll just spell this for the people who are listening as they're driving in their car. Dwellito, Dwellito. Dwellito.
Not to
rhymes
be
with
confused
Despacito.
I've always had a weird. So I love living in a city. That's just me. But I've always had this dream of having a lot of yards so I can put an office like that. I would use that kind of house for an office. That's the outside, right?
Absolutely.
It'd be amazing.
Yes. These really run the gamut. There's ones that look like just a basic container they drop onto your land up to these beautiful, there's a 3-bedroom, and they're all very modern because modular homes just are perfect for that aesthetic because they have, it's a very minimalistic aesthetic. So there aren't a lot of unnecessary decoration. And that appeals to a certain type of client. I look at this, I think these are absolutely gorgeous. And these are homes that you drop behind your actual home. So, it would be nice if you had a modern home and then drop this little modular modern thing behind your house. And some of these, there's one here is $200,000. So it's,
they're not, it's not small. But I like the smaller ones. Like I would love to put an office like that,
Yeah, like if you look at the one called Voss, this would be a perfect home. It's a little A-frame. It's mostly glass. It's really beautiful, and it only cost $23,500. It's got a bathroom and a kitchen.
That's really what you need, right?
Yeah,
a little bit of a kitchen, so you can have something if you're working. Oh yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah. It's beautiful design. Beautiful design.
I don't need the bedroom, but I would put an office. Oh, this is awesome. Little deck. That was perfect.
So there is the other side of the coin. Who buys a house over the internet? That's always been the kind of, for a lot of people, that is a no-go. That's a no-go zone. It's, I'm not going to buy a house over the internet. This is something I need to see, feel, and touch. But for the certain person who would attempt this type of project, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they've already done their research and they know exactly what they're getting into.
Yeah.
They understand construction materials. They understand how the whole process works. And what Dwellito does, it simplifies that whole process because there's all those things that have to go to take into consideration. The zoning, a lot of places won't even let you do this kind of thing. The hookup of the utilities, because then that's a whole other thing. You can't just go and dig your own electric lines, put your own gas line in, zoning permits, all that kind of thing. And then the actual construction and what happens afterwards. There was one of the drawbacks on a prefab home, again, with the building codes, like you might not be able to build something, let's just say super modern in a neighborhood like, I don't know, Cape May or Newtown, who has very strict aesthetic laws. But other places, they'll just let you put up. But the other part of it is these things are so custom. As they age, they're harder to repair because the parts that were made custom for your house. You can't go to Home Depot and buy a new screen door for your prefab house.
Right.
So pros and cons. But again, it's for the certain type of customer who would already know this going in and would be prepared to handle any of those challenges without much thought.
Yeah, there's some of them that are like really, really cool.
Concept aside, it's a beautiful website. If you're into like real estate porn, let's go check it out. It's Dwellito.com. There's some beautiful, modern.
They made this is a good one. Sorry, I just kind of.
No, go ahead.
The one made out of shipping containers is actually one of my favorite things because you can reuse them, right? So you just drop a container and you can make a full office out of this. I'm a big fan of this kind of thing. Anyway,
it's beautiful. Anyway, so the site is beautiful. It basically it gives you the base price, amount of square feet, price per square foot, the dimensions, and they have a review system that rates it. The things that people look for in a modular home would be floor plan, amenities, manufacture, and value, and then gives it an overall score. So I'm looking at this one here. It's called Kid House K9, which is absolutely beautiful. It's got a deck. It's got a little outdoor seating, and it has an overall score of 4.37. And then they explain to you how they review the homes based on their different factors. Again, amenities, floor plan, company, value, and overall score. So,
sorry guys, we keep on sending each other which one we like.
Oh, I know. This could be a long.
This K9 one is actually what I'm talking about. Like without the bed, just
isn't it beautiful? And the wood. Awesome. Just the materials alone.
And so much glass, little deck out there. Yeah.
And then we have the other side of the coin is Bart sent me one. It's a purple shipping container with some windows punched through and doors at the end. That's all you need. That's all you need.
There's few of them. They're like, oh. All right. Would you like to tell us about our sponsor, John?
I would love to. Shipping and mailing from your desk has never been simpler than with SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. With SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes, it's just click, send, and save for as low as $4.99 per month. Send envelopes and flats and packages right from your desk, and you're back to business in no time. And for being a loyal e-commerce minute listener, you'll receive a free 30-day trial to get started and a free 10-pound scale to ensure that you never overpay. Save time and money on mailing and shipping with SendPro Online. Starting at $4.99 a month, you can qualify for special USPS rates for letters and priority mail shipping. Calculate exact postage online. Print labels and stamps right from your PC. So go to pb.com/minute to access this special offer for a free 30-day trial plus a free 10-pound scale to get started. That's pb.com/minute. Experience shipping made simple with a free trial of SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. We'll do a little quick stat time. In 2016, there were 16 applications to build in-law prefab units in San Jose. That number is up to 350 in 2018. I wonder why. So far in 2019, the prefab home industry is an $11 billion industry. That's according to Statista. And global shipments of prefab homes are expected to reach 1.1 million units by 2020. That's according to strategy.com. Bart, you got anything else? You want to point out any more homes for the listening audience?
You guys are going to have to browse yourself.
Yeah, check it out. Dwellito.com. Very cool. That is your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. Mañana. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.